Howdy folks, and welcome back to Vintage Story. It is a winter wonderland. We've got quite a bit of snow on the ground. But other than that, things are going pretty nicely. I found out you can pick up snowballs and throw them, so that's kind of cool. You can see it's the 1st of January, year 1, so we have made it into the new year. But the winter is not over yet, so we still have that to deal with. I'm going to throw all those down on the ground. And let me get you up to speed. I've been doing some more exploring, and I did a bunch more caves and went through all those. I didn't really want to make yet another cave video, so I didn't record any of that. But I did find lots of goodies. Along the way, I found some pear trees, or a pear tree. I don't think I had that in the last video. Apologize if I'm repeating myself. It's been quite a while since I was able to play, so I tend to record a bunch of these in chunks as I have time. So yeah, everything's going pretty well. I found a lot of caves. I found salt and some bismuth and some other stuff, and it is really like foggy today. It's the first time I've seen it foggy. I added another rack here. Where is the stuff I found? Yeah, the bismuthinite. So we can make a bismuth ingot. You can make plates, and then I think you can make some stuff from the plates. You can make a lantern, I think. But found a bunch of that. I found some... Where was the other stuff? Found a bunch more brown coal. Some silver and gold. Oh, I already made it. Here it is. Sorry. I made a bismuth bronze ingot. If we pick that up. So I can make, I've still got maybe making a pickaxe out of that. You need zinc and then the bismuth, and you can make some bronze. So we're into almost the Bronze Age. The problem though is I cannot find copper anywhere. I had to pan for enough copper to finish an ingot to make that. So copper is a little bit of a problem. I found tons of iron and bismuth and borax and salt and all kinds of stuff. Speaking of salt, you can cure meat with the salt, which is kind of cool. So it's a halite stone. Basically, you grind that up into salt. And did I seal some of that up? I think I sealed that up in the barrel. No, that's my pickled turnips that I'm working on. So I made some brine with the salt, and we're pickling some turnips. I think I decided to hold off on the meat, because you have to cure the meat in a barrel as well. Look up like cured red meat. Mixing in the barrel. So you mix salt, raw meat, and you get cured red meat, which I assume would last quite a while. So we have more options for preserving food. Speaking of food, I do have some food on me. I have some slush, apparently. Okay. Can I throw you? Nope. Okay. I bet the snowball melted into that. So what else we got going on? The chickens are doing great. I haven't really been giving them any grain lately. I want to keep the grain for myself. As far as I know, the chickens will be fine. The snow's so deep, I actually have to jump on it. In some places. You can see how slow I'm moving around in the snow. Let's see. Let's go back here. I did make another charcoal pit, just so we'll have plenty of charcoal, and it should be smoking along. Yep. Did a, I think it's a 3x3x3. Yeah, that's the wall, and 3, and then the other wall. So yeah, 3x3x3. Making some more charcoal. Found a really cool cave. I don't think I showed that on the video yet. Found it after the wolf cave episode. So what are we doing today? Well, I wanted to go out exploring and looking for copper, but as you can see, it's not a great day for exploring. So I'm not sure what we're going to do. I've thought about going hunting. I did get my bow made, and that's working out pretty well. So maybe we'll go out on a little trip. I would love to find some more poultry. Let's just pop in here real quick. Oh, I was going to talk about the armor. That's right. I've got some snow melting there, I think. Oops. Yeah, it's all like slush now. So we'll talk about the armor in a second. I started making another pie from poultry, and I didn't have enough meat, so we might go over to the island over there. There's usually chickens and stuff, and see if we have captured any in the pit, or if we can shoot one with an arrow. But I did want to talk about armor. I've replaced my wooden armor, and then I did make some leggings. Let me click on those. So there's Gamboist. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Leg armor. I overlooked this when I was looking through the cloth armors. I thought you had to have the fancy stitching, but you don't. You can just make this with normal linen. So it's hard to tell in the preview, but it's cycling through different types of linen. You just can't tell from the preview. So that was my bad, and I think I answered some comments about that. So you can make this basic armor with the linen, but I'm now out of linen. I had just enough to make some pants, but I think we will go ahead and put this on, although it has like healing effectiveness minus 17%. It makes you more hungry and it slows you down, but it does give us a pretty decent amount of protection. Nope, that's not what I want to do. And we'll get just regular body armor on. So I didn't have enough. Didn't have enough linen to make a full set. Crap. I want you to stay there. All right. Let's grab our food and make sure we're taking enough. Yeah, that's 4 servings. Let's grab some out of the pot here. I'm going to take the crock with me, then we'll have enough for sure. One thing I'm not sure about... Oh, it's going to get dark on us, isn't it? I'm not sure about which arrows it uses, like, by default. Oh, it hasn't quite got the lake frozen all the way. I might have to wait until tomorrow. If we shift, we can shift click, we can grab the raft up. We've got plenty of food. Maybe we'll sneak over here in the dark. See if we can find another chicken for some poultry meat. You see the lake is getting pretty well frozen over. Except for that shore out there. I'm not sure why. Let's see, and then that is... Oh, that's a hole in the ice. That's nice. Then I think it's shift right click to lay it down. Yeah. We can hop on here. We'll take this out to Chicken Island. Looks like my trap is not triggered, so there hasn't been any more chickens wander over this way, I guess. We'll go around and check our little pit. Hopefully not run into any wolves. Negative 3.4 degrees Celsius. So probably not the best time to be out too far away from home. Even my raft is getting frosty. So we came past, I think. This little inlet here is where I want to park. My pit should be right around here somewhere. I'll get right up on here. Can I get off on... Nope. Hoping I could get off on dry land. That would have been handy. I don't remember where my pit is. I might have come too far. Did not go far enough. Kind of lost. I don't want to get too far away because I'm going to get lost and not be able to find my way back. to the raft. Yeah, this doesn't look right for some reason. Let's check and see if those are any kind of metals. Oh, here it is. Okay. Nothing in the pit. I'm thinking those will have to grow next year, and then we'll be attracting more stuff into the pit, maybe. Yeah, I forgot I stuck this little thingy up to make it easier to find. So, unfortunately, nothing over here. Wonder, should I move my trap? Because it's been days and days, maybe even a couple weeks, and there hasn't been anything hit that chicken trap. The chickens went south for the winter. Does still have the stuff on it. I think I have to hit this to pick it up. Yeah, there we go. I think that way is north. I need to double check that. Let's go north of here. Usually chickens are running around. There's a little pillar. We'll set it over here by the pillar. Kind of by the trap. And I guess we'll try that. So then my boat should be over here somewhere. I'm not sure what happens to the fish if something freezes solid. Don't they just die? So, no chicken, unfortunately. But I'm really digging the winter vibe. I like how the ice spreads around. Snow and effects and everything are cool. Pun intended. So I think I'll head back to the house and I'll sleep through the night. Unless I need to like make tools or something, but I think we're pretty good on that front. And we'll see. I want to go out looking for copper. But it's going to be highly dependent on the weather. It's hard to see. It's going to be very easy to get lost. I think a lot of people who haven't played without a map don't understand just how difficult it is to get around the world and remember where you're at when you don't have a map to rely on. Give it a try. It's good fun. And you could fall right through the ice and get stuck under there. Nice. We want to go up this direction. There you go. The ice is slippery. Who knew? What that was, but it looks like it has meat on it. What's a fox? All right, I thought it was a fox. See if it even has any meat on it. Everything's been pretty lean. Oh, we got some bush meat and another hide. That'll work. Like he was having a little trouble getting through the snow as well. I failed to note which arrows it used. I don't know if it like picks between the two or if there's a way to tell it. I need to look into that. So I'm going to put my raft back down here. There you go. Lean that back up there. Poor little garden. I didn't put up some single sections of fence. Certain decoration. So I think we have to use all the same kind of meats. Can't use that kind of meat anyway. So I need some poultry for that. Put you in there. So the armor is it's a little strange. I can remember how to put it on the stand. This is easy to create with just boards and sticks. I think it's control shift place. Yeah, there we go. Place it back on the armor stand. So I'm hoping with a nice big flax harvest next year, make a nice big full set of armor. So you're fresh for 25 days, huh? Nice and cold. Hoping we can process at some point. And I thought I'd found some borax, but then I couldn't find it again. It doesn't say what you need to break it. I don't remember if I could break it with copper or not. I did find borax at some point in a cave somewhere. There's all kinds of caves around here. And there's actually a lot of stuff in the caves as far as minerals and things go. No copper, though. Let's take a little snooze. We'll just snooze for the whole 8.5 hours. Should be getting pretty light. We'll see what the weather's going to have for us. All right, 6:30 in the morning. We're nice and hungry. I just got 0.1 left. Seriously? All right, fine. I'm curious, if I just throw this bushmeat on the ground, does it like freeze and stay good out here? Can't place that on the ground. I guess I'll just throw it there. Okay, let me pick it up. So it's fresh for 18 hours if I'm holding it. We'll leave that there for a while while we go do other stuff. Violent storm. Awesome. And it's -11 Celsius. Perfect. One thing I haven't figured out yet is how do I tell how warm it is in my house? I haven't seen that anywhere. I might just be missing it. If it does tell you that somewhere, because the outside temperature is what's displayed here. How do I tell if I'm warm or not? I mean, I assume my body temperature would start dropping at some point. If my outfit's not keeping me warm. But I haven't really, I thought I would need all this firewood for the wintertime, but I haven't really needed it as far as I can tell. So, anywho. This is going to be kind of a short episode. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to do much. We're just kind of surviving the winter. I'm going to try to find some copper if I get a nice enough day. And we'll just keep riding it out. I think I am going to have enough food to get through to when stuff starts flowering again. Things like that, but yeah. Thanks as always for watching, folks. I'm going to hang out in my cabin and try to stay warm. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.